Everything that you experience in any kind of a vehicle is obviously magnified by probably a power of 10 when you get on ice. And if you can actually master driving skills on ice, when you find yourself back on some significantly better traction situations, you wind up as a much, much, much better driver.
At the Porsche Sport Driving School and also at Camp4 Colorado here, the philosophy of learning to drive and learning to hone your skills is that we're going to start off with a little bit of theory and kind of get that basic understanding down. And then we have little building blocks, and we have specific exercises designed to really focus in on specific skills. And we start on the track, and we start off very slowly and do a follow the leader procedure in the beginning, where you have an instructor showing you exactly what you should do. We've got an incredible track that we've built up there. We've got a giant skid pad. We've got a road course built into the ice and snow. We've got Carrera 4s, we've got Carrera 4Ss, we've got Cayennes. You're going to get a chance to drive all of those vehicles. One of the things that we're really proud of is the fact that we don't really have any speed limits. The speed limit is determined by how you, the student, is doing. And the better the student does, the faster the instructor drives. And we just sort of work up in a very progressive fashion. Get the car pointed in the right direction before you start trying to add speed or power. We're going to talk a little bit about this in a few minutes, but basically you want to think about keeping the car going relatively straight when you're trying to slow down and relatively straight when you're trying to speed up. You are driving around in a vehicle that weighs thousands of pounds. There are 4 little chunks of rubber touching the ground, and that's it. Smoothness and low traction is incredibly essential, okay? You must be gentle with everything you do. Think of it this way. When you're on a low traction situation, it's kind of like being on a skid pad all the time. Everything that you do is amplified. Each input that you make is going to be amplified. The car is going to react more than you think it will. Then we'll get out there and start driving. By the end of the program, if the student's doing everything exactly correctly, we're going to be going as fast as the car can go.
Winter driving is probably more fun than summer driving. When you do winter driving, you get to drive a little bit sideways, whereas we don't do that in the summertime. Maybe you're not going as fast when we're doing winter driving, but it takes a lot of skill, a lot of concentration, and we kind of do the things that we used to get in trouble for doing in the Walmart parking lot after it rains.
We do a fair bit of riding with the students in the beginning of the program especially. And in the exercises specifically, we do a lot of riding and sort of direct one-on-one coaching. And the big benefit is I can give you feedback instantly as you're doing something. Obviously, you're going to learn much quicker if you get that correction or that positive reinforcement right then.
The benefit from having the in-car radios is that if we're leading a student around and they need instant instruction, all we have to do is pick up the radio and communicate with them. Accelerate. Okay, let's stay on the throttle, a little more throttle. Pick up the throttle, stay steady on the throttle, accelerate, accelerate. Now ease off the throttle, slow turn. Now pick up the throttle, give it some gas. Go, go, we're a little late on the throttle. Accelerate, now look through the turn. There we go, that's it. Now use the energy in the car to help make us turn here. Now look up the hill, look to the left, look where we want to go. Now squeeze on the power to get the thing to turn. There you go. The Carrera 4's winter capabilities are just phenomenal. Most people think of the Carrera 4 as a summer driving car, usually a convertible with the top down driving at the beach. But the Carrera 4 will get you just about anywhere any SUV will.